Wow, wow, wow. Ah. Not the bang. The bang. I don't know what's going on with this screen, y'all. It's just not showing the best. There we go. Yay. Got a little double chin. That's okay. Give me about 60 days. I'll get rid of this whole chin thing. But I have been munching. I have been smashing because it's cold, okay, y'all. I just been trying to get a lot of comfort food, and it's been a lot of stuff that's been stressing me out. When I say stressing me out, that's exactly what I mean. Stressing me the heck out. So I just started praying yesterday, and I was making I made a video yesterday about the updates that was going on with me and things that were changing and all that other stuff, right? And soon as I get off, soon as I get offline, because I'm like, I got stuff to do. Um, my work computer was not working, so I couldn't even catch up on the things that I was trying to do there. The website that I needed to get the support for that went down, so I definitely couldn't do anything with that. I started doing things for my own business, and oh my goodness, it was just so much crazy. Say unstable, please trying to connect. I don't understand how this connection is unstable because I pay my bill, y'all, and this thing, everybody in this place got cable. Like, this is everybody in this area has cable. Like, all my neighbors have cable, so it shouldn't be a big hassle. Unless it's jumping onto other lines. Um, but yeah, so I prayed for other people. And I believe this is what I do believe. God, I've seen it for myself. If you don't worry about, sometimes God tells you don't worry. God will tell you don't worry about what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear, things like that. He will clothe those things for you, and you're supposed to be praying for others and taking care. You're not taking care of them, but helping other people with their burdens, and God will help you with your burdens. Like, and I've seen that happen, y'all. I told y'all about the car that I had. My car stopped. I had this car, but God was already telling me to get rid of the car, go. And I was like, how am I going to get rid of a car? Like, I don't know where it's at. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get rid. Ooh, return. Okay, so I was like, I'm going to get rid of this car this in January. So December, it was like the end of after Christmas. It was literally after Christmas, before the new year even kicked in. My car stopped. Everybody's like, oh, it's the starter, it's this, is that, is that. And I'm sitting in my head like, no, it's God just telling me that this has ended. Like, this has ended because he's already told me to get rid of that car. And the car, it was nothing wrong with that car. That's what made it more of a difficult. The things, like, people will be like, oh yeah, well, this is broken up and it's old. No, my car was together. Even though it was an older car, it looked very clean. It was very polished. A lot of people wanted to buy that car, like, because it was the tune-ups, everything was just together. And I had got it from an older person who took care of it very, very well. Like, in this area, it's a lot of people who really take care of their cars. It's a car state, and it's a car city. So yeah, you can get really good things. So I was like, dang. It's like, I didn't want to spend the money that I was going to use. The money that I was going to use right then, I was already planning on using it for what God told me about another business, and to just try to get some stuff for myself. I was just like, okay, I'm going to be able to dress up. I'm going to be able to do some things, but I'm learning that the things that God give you, you can't just, when you go with God, your life is literally not your own anymore. Just understand that it is not your own. It is not your own. So when that happened, I ended up not having a car. During that time, it was a guy. He crossed the street. I made a video about that, how the guy, he was driving or whatever, but when he drove, his car just stopped in the middle of the intersection. I was walking my dog. I get out and I'm like, okay. I'm like, God, like, I need to mind my business. The car was towed. It was, oh my goodness, it was all tied up. It was just crazy. And um, I saw him just sitting there, and I'm like, what's going on? So I went and walked my dog down the street. I came back and I was like, let me go help him. So fortunately, it was this other lady who got out of her car, saw him, and she was talking to him. She went over there and started talking to him to help. So then she found out that he needed a push. So we both I put my dog inside of the our lobby area and ran back out and pushed. My dog is little. She's really, really little. So even though she's like feisty, she's little. No one's really afraid of her or anything like that. She's kind of afraid of other people. So she's, and no one's gonna take her because she's, yeah. So, and I live in a great building, so it wasn't a big deal. We pushed the car. This car really was a mess, out of the street onto the sidewalk. So the guy starts talking about how he ran out of gas. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, thank you, God. Like, it just clicked in my head. I was like, I'm not going to miss this opportunity to try to help, to try to bless somebody, even in my time of need. Like, I've seen that. God tells you that in the Bible. And, he says, if you believe him, follow his commandments. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be helping people, not looking for accolades, not looking for none of that. You get up and do what you can. So I did it. I was like, he said he had to go to the gas station to get gas. He never asked for any money or anything. So I ran. The girl, she started running. I ran in the house, put my dog up, went into my little chamber of chambers that I was trying to save some money up, took $40 out of there. I'm like, look, this is my time. Like, God didn't give me that for no reason, like that extra money. So, mind you, I did not have a car. I did not, at this time, everything is blowing up, right? So I was 2 instances that happened with that too. But went downstairs. As I'm giving him the money, the lady is giving him $20. He's like, oh my God, you don't have to, like $20 will fill up his tank. So I gave him the 40. So now he has $60, right? So he's like, no, you guys don't have to, like, I can be okay. I'm like, no, you go. And he was like, he didn't want to leave his car. So as I was like, she was like, I'll take you, because he was going to walk. She was like, I will take you. And I was like, I'm going to sit here with this car. Don't worry about it. Blah, blah, blah. Some of my neighbors are looking at me like, what the heck? This car is tore the heck up, and it's in front of our expensive Some of them were like that, like, oh my God, like, what did she bring? What is going on? I didn't worry about it. Some of them were trying to ask me, like, is this your car? Why do you have this car in front of the building? I ain't worried about it, because first of all, I'm that person that you want to really try. Like, because if you keep going, first of all, it's none of your business. Second of all, it ain't none of your business. And if you keep trying me, I'm that kind of person, like, okay, God is really trying to change me, but I'm not there yet. It is a process. So I know myself, I would go back. So I was just singing and just chilling. And I'm like, thank you, God, for this opportunity. And I did it without a grudging heart. I was so happy, because I was like, even if I didn't get anything else, I was in expectation, because I know God's law, but I wasn't expecting it that quick. Let me tell y'all, as soon as that guy he got his stuff, he was like, oh, you can have your money back. I'm like, no, that's your money. Like, I was like, that was God's money for me to give to you. I heard a need. That's it. God bless you. Right. Not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, God, you made me feel like you letting me know, like, in and out of season, serve you in and out of season. When things are good, when things are bad, serve you in and out of season, in and out of season, in and out of season. Right. Telling y'all. My friend called, my ex-coworker, I wouldn't even say friend. Well, he's kind of cool. We sit and we talk. So, but I'm learning how to be very careful when I say the word friend. But so far it's been okay. But he calls and he's like, I was like, oh, what you doing? He's like, nothing. I'm trying to go and sell my car. And I'm like, why are you trying to sell your car? He's like, I'm just tired of it, blah, blah, this. And, I get drove to work and I can use some extra cash. So I'm getting rid of this car. Now he has a Cadillac, man, the Cadillac, and it's a nice Cadillac, y'all. So he sold it to me for $500, y'all. $500. That, even though it's not a new Cadillac, this Cadillac is worth. I know it's at least 13 times what he charged me. So at least, y'all, that's what was so good about it. I'm like, God, you are so good. Like, and then he was like, the things that needed to be fixed, because he was like, he was about to get a piece for the car. And he was like, I don't know if I should get the piece. So it had this like, it's like this writing on the side of the car, but he didn't know how to get it off. And I'm like, okay, Bill, you had experience with getting paint off of things, how to make leather seats and how to repair leather seats and get paint off things. So I was like, okay, am I really going to have this? He's like, yeah, it's yours. He gives it to me, right? I get the paint off. The thing looks brand spanking new. So, y'all, don't tell me what God, what God can't do. And he honors his word. He really, really does. So, and I've seen that time and time and time and time again, y'all. Time and time and time and time and time again. It's just over and over. You just really, really just listen to God. Follow what he's saying. You're going to make it. You're going to get out of it. So, anywho, I decided to go to church today. And I have not been to church. You guys know when I go to church, I usually go to places where I can hear the word and know what the word is, so I don't like stop just going, oh, it's just a certain sector or something like that. I don't do that. But I do go to places where they talk about God and they worship him and worship him in spirit and in truth. Now, does that mean that everybody's going to be doing that? No. But for the most part, you want to have that foundation down. So anyhow, I go there and I'm like, you know what, I really need to go because a lot of things have been just teetering, tottering. I need to really connect with the believers. I need to get back into the believers. I need to be around, and hear the word and be. It's one thing to have it virtually, but it's other things to connect with people. So as I'm going to church, they over there trying to do communion. They trying to do communion, y'all. They trying to do communion. Okay. They doing communion and, they're breaking the bread and my church, they got this one cup. It's like a chalice. It's a chalice and they all drink from it and pass it around. And, so as they doing it, I'm sitting here like, and then they wiping around. I'm sitting here like, wasn't y'all just talking about being corona friendly? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna step out on this one. I'm gonna sit down on this one. I'm gonna sit in the back. I'm gonna sit on in the back and I'm gonna chill on out. And yeah. So oh shoot. So yeah, I was just like, not today, baby. Not today. You're not about to give me nothing. Like, mm-mm, mm-mm. I'm gonna be doing communion right in the crib. No, just like I that part I was just like, I can't go. I can't go for it. No, I won't go. No, I won't go. Hell, no. But it was a good service, it was cool. It was cool. And it was good for me to go out and to do and to get what I needed to get and be around people. But that's why I titled this whole thing like, not today, baby. I'm not about to die from the railroad today dealing with y'all. I'm not about to deal with y'all. Jesus know my heart. The Lord know my heart. I'm not about to take that communion unless you got the little silly cups. My friend got, like, when I went to her church, man, they had them before railroad, but I was like, you know what? They should be making a killing because whoever made that little cup with the little pop off with the little peel with the little cracker right there and the little juice underneath. Y'all need to repackage that and put that COVID friendly. Look, we're COVID safe. And just go ahead. And I mean, you can really make a killing because I was like, I know it was the blood that saved me, but he also told you to use discernment, and I'm not about to come out here and do all that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. Nope. 1, 2, 3, not it. 1, 2, 3, not it. But anyhow, so yeah, and then I also wanted to get on here and talk to my mother before freaking Super Bowl Sunday kicks in, because when Super Bowl Sunday kicks in, it's all over. Them people are not gonna try to answer that phone. They are not. Listen, I had the hardest time trying to contact her, so that was something within itself, y'all. Like, it was something within itself. So I think, yeah, let me go call her now. Hopefully they don't tell me to wait 12,000 hours. Yeah, because it's 12.
Thank you for calling Richmond State Hospital. Please listen carefully. Wait while I transfer your call. Richmond State Hospital.
Hi, I'm calling for 420 Unit A.
Oh, just a second, please.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Got some volunteer doing that one, huh?
28, this is Kelly.
Hi, I'm calling for Patricia Dean.
1 second.
Thank you. And they must be like yards away. I don't know. What's this? What's this all about? Hopefully she's willing to talk. Sometimes she gets frustrated. Oh, this is a little bit long code. As we listening to this cartoon music. What else was I about to say? I forgot you guys. I forgot, but it was really, really interesting. What did I was about to say? Y'all, I'm so like jumping from when you have so many projects. Sometimes it gets not overwhelming, it's just a lot. Okay, so it's over like a minute or two. I don't know where she at because they not doing arts and crafts. It's Sunday, so they should have something.
You have to stay next to Bubble. Hello.
Hey. How you feeling? Nothing. I said, how you feeling?
I'm getting burnt tonight.
You getting burnt out?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you eat already?
Huh?
Did you eat already?
Yeah.
What you eat for lunch?
Cabbage.
Cabbage and what else?
Potato.
Cabbage and sweet potato.
And ham.
And ham. Was it good?
Huh?
Was it good?
No.
You said no? You didn't like it. It was salty.
Too sweet.
Too sweet?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. You talk to Auntie Rosie? Talk to your sister? No? Yeah. I was looking forward to hearing from you yesterday. Did you forget it was your day to call?
No, I just heard a bunch of shooting.
Okay. That's why you didn't call?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay. All right.
Okay, Zaya.
Well, you getting off the phone so quick? Hello?
Uh-huh.
Why you getting off the phone so quick? We still got, what, 8 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
got.
You can talk.
You don't want to talk?
Huh?
You don't want to talk?
Yeah.
Well, talk, Mom. You can talk about anything. What you want to talk about?
The what?
I said you could talk about anything. What you want to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm?
I'm finna change phone.
You about to change phones? Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, so they gave you the cordless phone? Huh? Mom, they give you the cordless phone?
Are you still there?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
There you are. Here you go. Here you go, honey. Hello?
Okay.
I dropped the phone.
You did.
Yeah.
It's okay. So what you want to talk about, Mom?
How's Rose and them doing?
They doing good. They was trying to call earlier, but they was told to call back. So by then, I think he was asleep.
Oh, Ricky.
Who?
Who you say was sick?
I didn't say anybody was sick. I said they were trying to call you, but they told them, you know how they tell us to call you back in 10 minutes?
Uh-huh.
And by then you were asleep. They said you were asleep. So, yep.
Yeah, they gonna put me in the water today.
Did you take your shower today?
But that's okay. I'm tired.
Okay. Did you take your shower today? What the? Who's screaming? Is that the client?
No, they just said coffee time.
That's the worker screaming, talking about coffee time?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, are you serious? No, they done lost their mind. They have lost their mind. Okay. Wow. I'm just flabbergasted. Okay, Mom, what you want for Valentine's Day? You want some candy? Huh? You don't want to be in there?
I won't be here.
Where you gonna be?
In a box.
In a box?
Yeah.
So where do you want me to send the candy at?
I can't eat it.
Oh yeah, you can't eat it. What about fruit? Fruit chocolate.
I'll be dead, Bill. I'm trying to tell you.
Mom, you said that the last time and you still here. Are you a believer or what? Why are you tripping, Mom? You know, listen. Do you believe in God? Do you really believe in him?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay, you remember what you told me, what he told you?
I'm not going to see him.
Remember what I told? Remember what you told me? What God told you? About the promise and how you saw things and all that? Huh?
Yeah.
You still believe in that? Huh? You believe what he said, then why are you tripping? You know you're not going to go nowhere.
Yes, I am.
Not yet. Not yet. I cast that spirit down. God, we cast that spirit down in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Greater is he that is in us than he that is of the world.
Right.
Yes, everybody is all right.
Joe all right.
Everybody all right, Mom.
They play. played on my feelings
Who?
up here.
Don't worry about Mom. Don't worry about everybody doing good. Mom, when you come out, listen. All we want you to do is stay calm. When you come out, you're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be really happy, okay? Just chill out. Just chill out. Even through all the other stuff, just chill out, Mom, okay? You good.
Okay.
God got you, okay?
Okay.
We love you, okay?
Okay.
All right. You got to believe. You got to believe.
Okay.
God didn't give you no promise that he wasn't gonna go back on. God don't renege on what he tell you.
I know.
Even though it might sound like it's impossible or it's far away, it ain't. It ain't, Mom. It's right before your eyes before you even. Just chill out, Mom. You okay, okay?
Okay. They were just playing on this.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God is taking care of everything.
Joe is all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. He more than all right. Shoot, he doing real good.
Then they was just playing with my feelings.
You know he got a new car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a new Cadillac. Everybody's scared that he might put some color on it though. You know how you always want to put aluminum foil on stuff and put like foil tape and stuff on it. So everybody just praying that he don't put all that kind of tape all around his car trying to redecorate it. So, yeah. Yeah, Fatty McFat said hi too. He said he only can that's Keontae. You know he only can he can only say hi during certain parts because you know he's still on the run. So yeah, so he in and out. But you didn't go? Oh, why you didn't go? You should have ate that breakfast. It's Super Bowl Sunday. I got having a Super Bowl party. They should have gave y'all some chips or something. They ate something else.
And somebody was shooting out here. Right by my window.
Well.
Ow, ow, ow.
Thank goodness she was in.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I talked to Don too.
Oh, about what?
Money and the fact that what's going on.
What'd she say?
I told her about the shoes.
So what'd she say?
Look out.
Huh?
Look out. No, she didn't say much about it.
Okay. Okay. Shoot. Well, that was good. Shirley said, hey, and she gonna try to talk to you when they come into town. Not this week, but next week. They flying in. Kiana. I'm sorry. Why I say Shirley? Yeah. Kiana and the kids, they coming in next week. So they're gonna try to all get together and talk to you during the 1 10-minute thing. Cause her and
Kiana, she never say how.
Huh?
Keontae. Is she getting any bigger?
Who? Keontae? Yeah, Fatty McFat is gonna stay fat. He gonna, yeah. Yeah. Shoot, he ain't got no time to rest to even eat healthy, so he gonna stay big for a minute. Yeah. So. Yeah. All right, Mom. Well, I'm gonna have to talk to you later because it's past your 10 minutes.
They played on feelings, love you.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay, Mom?
All right.
Don't you feel better now? Now you know the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mom, it's gonna be okay. All right.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You all right. I love you.
You too.
Later.
Later.
Did it go off? Okay, good. It went off. All right, so oh goodness. So yeah, so as you can see, she still is having some of those delusions still there. But sometimes you got to ask yourself why. A person who has schizophrenia and they are highly active, sometimes they will get bored, and when they'll tune out. Remember, she kept telling me, oh, she's ready to give up, meaning that she's going to tune out and she's going to listen to the voices that are in her head, the voices and the things that she sees. Okay. And I know you say, how do you know that? Just my experience being around it a lot. You know, I have a lot of clients that deal with schizophrenia, and not only that, with autism and things like that. And they have certain the same things. They'll say, well, I'm just going to go out to another place, and they're out. You know, if they're older, a lot of people sometimes think it's Alzheimer's if you're not trained or you don't know, but that's what they're doing. It's their mental illness in another way. It's not dementia though, or Alzheimer's. So it's just them tuning out, and sometimes that's their best way to cope with things, you know. And I understand, like my mother, like I said, she's used to, if she has an episode, they will build her back up. She'll have a time. She's had multiple times into the mental facility, and she gets back up. But this is usually the time. That's why I said I'm not really trying to push too hard for her to go out, because for one, it's helping me analyze some things, and it's helping not only me, it's helping her to understand sometimes that you need to put a little bit more effort to things. You know, it's building her up a lot. You know, would I want her to go through this by herself during this time, like in there this long? No, I would not. But it's helping with so many other things and getting things together that God has been giving me to get, getting me to get together. So yeah. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching that. Also, I wanted to talk about how, even though this lady used esoteric knowledge. Listen, she used esoteric knowledge. I seen this in the spirit before I even met this person. And I listen, I seen it. Even though she did, I understand that what she was trying to do for the most part was really not going against what I was going for, but I still had to rebuke it and I had to refuse it because it was not of God. Being a believer, you have to refuse it and rebuke it, because what's going to happen is not dictated off of what they say is going to happen, you know, not dictated off of what they say is going to happen, but what God says is going to happen. So God had already shown me a little bit about what I was going to, the avenue that I was going to, in the direction that I was going into. And I was going to do that regardless, because I knew that was my calling. So for her to announce it, and all of the things that she said, like I said, was true. Every single thing that that woman said was true. This is why I have to, I'm emphasizing this, because there are a lot of people who are going around people, and just because what they say is true and comes to pass, they believe the person wholeheartedly, and then that's when the trickery starts coming, because you're not putting things according to the word, according to scriptures, and according to what God says. You just hear somebody saying, okay, well, you know, and it does say that in the Bible. If somebody says something is supposed to happen and it doesn't, then they are a liar. They, you know, and they say God did this and it doesn't happen, they are a liar. Okay, cool. You know, cool. But it's just because someone says something and it comes to pass, does not mean that they're using the same, that they are of God. That's what I'll say. Doesn't mean that they're not tapping into other powers, you know. And some people really need to understand that. But with that, it showed me the power of God, because God will make your enemies bless you. God will make the people who don't believe like you believe help you and bless you. And I've seen that too for myself. I've seen that too for myself. Um, so because of that, I just wanted to give um, credit to where it was due. Because, like I said, although I did not believe like this woman, um, I understand that although I didn't believe what that woman was serving when she was behind, I knew that what she was saying was true. It was almost like an indoor moment. Remember those people who were like the disciples, and the person who was filled with all those demonic spirits, and she was literally like, she had a mental illness too, y'all. Like that stuff, all that stuff in the Bible dates is true. So a lot of that stuff is true now. Um, Not to say that all are like that and you just all gotta cast it out. That's not always the case. That is definitely not what I'm trying to say. But some people are like that, y'all. Some of them are. And I definitely want to I want to do something for that, because it really, really helped me. It helped me to know who I was and what I was called to do. And just because things don't look like it right in the near future doesn't mean that you're not going to do it. If someone was to say that I would be serving the homeless and I would be doing all this other stuff right now, like 5, 10 years, not even 5, take that back, like 10 years ago, or when I was flying, I would be laughing, because I wouldn't have anything to do with this whole arena, just because my family dealt with it a lot. I've had it in my face. Mental illness, I've had it in my face since I was a kid. Not only with my mom and my mother being in prison for it, but people who lived on my street every day. We had this one guy who would just walk up and down the street talking about he hit somebody with a bottle. And there was no way we just put him away or anything like that. We had to deal with it, and we had to learn how to live amongst each other in peace and true harmony, in true harmony. There was no big, big place institution that's gonna just put them away and make them feel like they're just gone and it's all good, and make everything else look just, it didn't happen that way. It just didn't. You dealt with what the cards that was given to you, make the best of the situation, and you tried to make them as comfortable as they can, and everybody else to make a better life. So, and we're going full circle in that. Like, all the stuff that I learned from firsthand knowledge, y'all. So yeah. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna get off of here because I've been on here a little bit too long for my liking. Hopefully, as you guys I know, like, I just decided to like brush my eyebrows and like try to look a little presentable. I didn't try to go overboard, but you know how I've come before. Sometimes I just throw some soap on my face, and just sometimes not even that. I just go and I'm in it. Like when I'm doing something that I'm really passionate about, some of the other things go back. I'm passionate about makeup. I'm passionate about looking things, but I'm more passionate about serving people and helping the human spirit more than anything that I can even imagine. So, excuse me. Yeah. So I did try to clean up a little bit. I'm gonna get off here because I have other things to do, and yeah, hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Please stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem, and have a good day. Bye.